Uhiah members, this short video is intended to assist you in navigating our website and understanding our tracking list for the 2018 legislative session. So let's begin. First, start with your web browser. Once you bring it up, on your URL line, type in uhia.info. uhia.info. Hit return. Once you hit return, the website appears. Then you have some choices to your top right-hand area: home, about Uhiah, links, members, ACA, golf, CEO, banquet, conferences, and legislators. You want the member directory. So place your cursor over the member directory and left click. That will bring up a password protected area. In the box, type in DOUG 2017. Capital D, lowercase OUG 2017. Then click Login. That immediately brings you to the password protected area for board members only. Then you'll look down at the section below and you'll see membership agendas, docs and minutes, commissioners, meetings, UHIA, governing documents, and legislative efforts. You want to place your cursor over legislative efforts and click. At that point, it's going to bring up some resources to assist you, and right at the top of the resource section will be the tracking list. Every day there'll be a new tracking list placed around 11 p.m. at night. It will be posted. It takes us that long to update it from what happens and transpires during the day. So you can see here clearly is a new tracking list. Once you click that on, you download it to your desktop, and this is what you see. This is a daily tracking list that will be posted on the website. You can see that this is for Friday, January 26, 2018 at 10:02 a.m. At the very top left-hand side of the page, you have a code. The code tells you what H3, SC, S1, etc. means in the last update. It also tells you Uhiah positions. Since today is our first legislative meeting, we've taken no positions at this point. So you can see that H3 means House Third Reading Calendar, which means it's on the House floor. You can see that SC means that it's in Senate Committee. S1 means it's in Senate Rules Committee. So that's how you read the code, and you can just go through there and see any of the code and translate it via the code key at the top. You also have the option of hitting your control key and running your cursor over the piece of legislation. As you can see, the little hand will appear. Then what you do at that point is you left click. It brings the bill up immediately. You can see the House sponsor. If you click this box, it will take you immediately to details about the House sponsor, his telephone number or her telephone number, physical mailing address, and also email address. You can also see the committees that the individual serves on. You can do the same for the Senate sponsor if you click that box. Then you see the bill as it's presented. You can also look at amendments. Here's a House amendment that did pass. And in some of these sections, you'll see a comparison. where you can click it on and see how the bill's changed. They have not updated the changes that have occurred in the bill, but you can expect that. You can also see the status of the bill by simply clicking on the status. And this tells you that right now, this bill has gone from the House Committee, which is a second reading calendar, to the third reading calendar, which is the House floor. You can also see the travelings of the legislation through the legislative process. So here you see the bill was heard in Health and Human Services, and it was voted out by 12, 1, and 0. Pretty useful information as you navigate through the process. Again, when you look at the tracking list, if you come down to this section, hitting your control key and again left clicking, immediately you're taken to the House audio tape regarding the hearing. And it may take a minute to come up. This one isn't coming up very fast. Let's try it again. We'll go back to the hearing, double click it, wait patiently for it to come up. That link doesn't seem to be working. Let's go down to this one and try it. It appears that those links are, that part of the website might be down this morning. The other thing you can do is you can go over here, and if you want to see the latest status, rather than go read the whole bill, because this is a synopsis, status and comments, this is a synopsis of the bill and what may transpire in the bill. You'll note that what we try to do is this bill originally was docketed to be heard, but in committee it received some amendments. So we've underlined that so that it becomes readily apparent that the piece of legislation has been changed. So you can read here about the legislation. You can hear the House Committee here. You can also go over here and click this on and see the latest status. Again, that was a bill that we looked at previously, and it shows you the travelings of the legislation through the legislative process. Again, H3 tells you the latest status, will tell you House floor. Over here, you'll see UHIA positions. Down at the bottom, you also, once the vote's taken, will give you that House vote. This is a House floor vote on this bill. So if you click that on, you see how every individual voted on that piece of legislation. You can see the yes votes, 51, the nay votes, 22, and who those individuals are. Again, if you want to know more about those individuals, you can simply hit your control key, run your cursor over it, and left click, and that will bring that representative's face page up. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy to navigate. Again, on our website, it will be here published on a daily basis. Finally, when you have this tracking list up with your browser active, as I do, and you click, again, control, left click over the website, it brings you immediately to the website, back to the website. So, encourage you to use it. If there's improvements that you'd like to see, make sure you share those with us. Thank you.